And the cleanup continues in southwest Detroit. On day 9 of the water main mess, hundreds are still staying in hotels as city contractors work to clean up basements.
And of course, a big headache for community members since the water main first broke in the early morning hours last Monday. It's been more than a week and neighbors are still dealing with the damage and demanding answers from the city. The installation and repair of furnaces and hot water heaters supposed to begin Monday, but now won't happen until later this week.
Our Randy Wimbley joining us now live from southwest Detroit. And Randy, you just heard from the mayor. How is he responding now?
Well, guys, one thing, he's re-emphasizing the multi-step recovery process. First thing is first, that people have to have their homes inspected. A lot of people have checked that box already. The second and third steps is clearing out debris from those basements and then sanitizing them. That is what's happening right now, will happen in the days and weeks ahead. It's only after that that HVAC crews can come in and start to replace and or repair appliances.
We have just secured the furnaces and the hot water heaters from some contractors, and the companies will be on site on Monday.
That was Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan last Thursday on the next steps in the recovery process after the massive water main break in southwest Detroit. The installation and repair of damaged furnaces and water heaters is now set to begin this Thursday, the mayor attributing the discrepancy to a slip of the tongue.
So I should have said this week, those of you who covered the August 21 floods know that with the FEMA process, this was a 6-month process. So I appreciate, if I were in a hotel, I would want to know tomorrow.
About 200 families impacted by the water main break are sheltering in hotels and with families. Their homes are unlivable. No heat and no running water.
Some folks will have furnaces in this week. Some folks are not going to have furnaces in until 4 or 5 weeks from now. What we're going to try to do is communicate a schedule to everybody.
The basements have to be cleared and sanitized first. 2 of 7 emergency contracted companies are doing that work now, and more will follow. It will be more than a month before every home is restored.
Some of the furnaces will need duct work that has to be fabricated. So there could be some delays that are just not in our control, but we're certainly going to move as fast as we can.
Even so, people living here are growing impatient with the city's response.
I do feel like it could be faster, but I do understand there's other people, you know. I'm not the only one. It's not only one block.
At first, they was moving, but I don't know. I feel like they're starting to slow down a little bit. It's a little aggravating, especially now that we got to go to the laundromats and all that to get clothes washed because appliances are going out of the basement and everything. Don't know when that's going to be replaced.
Cynthia Reynolds was supposed to have her basement cleaned out and sanitized on Sunday. It did not happen until Tuesday.
It's a little frustrating because I had to take 2 days off of work and sit around the house and just wait for nothing to happen.
Doing our best to schedule and have our contractors out on time, have our cleaning crew, our clearing crews out on time.
If you live here and you've been displaced from your home, this seems like it is an extremely slow process. But for those who are making sure that every single house is restored properly, we don't want to rush and take shortcuts.
All right, guys, meanwhile, the Great Lakes Water Authority crews are making progress on that water main. They have installed that replacement pipe. Right now, they're doing some mortaring inside of it. The next step is to build a steel rebar cage around it and then surround that pipe with concrete. Reporting live, I'm Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
Randy, thank you so much for the live report. We know just a day without a furnace can feel like an eternity when it gets cold.
Yeah, and we see them working almost as fast as they can. Randy, we appreciate it. You can